I don't know if I'm the only one who's feeling this way, but like I always feel like, I never used to like being appreciated for my work. Like if I'm doing something, I wouldn't want to be, appreciated. I wouldn't want someone to be like, yo, good job, man. Keep pushing whatever you're doing. Like, you did a great job in that project. You did a great job in that activity. I wouldn't like doing that to myself. And why why didn't I like getting that form of appreciation? I think it's because maybe that's just how I was. But basically, whenever I do get that appreciation, it's something very powerful. Like, it's like, oh snap, okay, so I'm actually getting some kind of recognition. And if you like look at like human psychology, basic human psychology, just how everyone works. If you get recognized for your effort and for your work, you're obviously gonna feel good about it and you're gonna continue pushing. That's why, if you're in school or university or whatever, and you always see these top achievers, the top achievers are usually always the same kind of people. And the main thing, the main reason why these guys keep pushing and why they keep achieving on like high marks and stuff like that is because, that recognition is a form of motivation on its own. So their motivation is to be on top and to continuously get recognized. If they don't get recognized, they feel hurt, like they actually feel it in their stomachs. They're like, no, bro, like I can't not be recognized. So I've recently been like, trying to allow that to exist. And also, it shouldn't be something necessary. You should always grind for your own purpose. Like you shouldn't need to feel recognized and stuff like that, because you're always working for yourself, for your family, for the people you love. You're not working to get some kind of recognition or approval from anyone. But the feeling of getting recognition and approval from like especially your loved ones, especially the people who actually care about you and you care about, that's the most like, valuable. Not getting recognition from people you don't even know, because that's where you just like, it's not worthy in my opinion, because it's not, you're caring about people's opinions, you're trying to control people's opinions, and you can never try doing that. So always, you can take in your that recognition, work and try getting recognition, just to actually have an impact on society. Because also I noticed like, especially for those guys who just finished matric or they just graduated from high school and they don't have any plans in life, normally they, if they don't have a job, if they didn't get a job, they're going to be still like, running underneath their parents, provisions, and they won't be independent, they won't be contributing. So that on its own will kind of keep you, it will hold you back. So if you're contributing somehow, whatever way you're contributing to your family, to the people you love, the people who actually grow you up, if you're contributing to those guys, you're gonna feel like, yes, like at least I'm not living a pointless life. I'm contributing to people, I'm being recognized for my contribution, and I'm helping, keep us stable and keep growing the people who, grew me up. So that's it for this video, guys. See you in the next one.